Hey guys, we're going to do a quick tutorial on setting up your Nginx servers and creating an IP address for your servers. So first off, you're going to want to go to the VM instances. That's in your compute engine little tab. You'll go to your server and click on it. I created one called tutorial, but whatever your server is great. Once you're in there, you're going to press SSH and that'll open up the little terminal for your server. I already pressed it, so I didn't have to wait for forever for it to load. But once it loads, you're going to want to do sudo apt install nginx. Now, I already installed it, so this is all we see. But if you do that command, you'll see a big list, and then it'll ask you, are you sure? And then it'll say yes or no, and you just type Y and press enter. Next thing you're going to want to do is do sudo ufw allow SSH. What this does is it allows SSH through the firewall. If we didn't do this, because this next step we're going to allow the firewall, so we'll do sudo ufw enable. You're going to press Y and then enter. So what's happening right now is we're allowing the firewall on our server. And if we didn't allow SSH, then we wouldn't be able to SSH into our server. The firewall would block it because it was never allowed. Next thing we're going to do is do sudo ufw allow nginx full. You're going to want to make sure it's spelled the same exact way, capitals, all that kind of stuff. And you just press enter. For me, it says skipping adding existing rule. And the only reason is because I've already done this rule. But once you've done that, that's all you need to do for the terminal. You'll just either close that or minimize it. Next thing you're going to want to do is in your VM, you're going to want to scroll down to network interfaces. So you'll see external IP for you. It should say ephemeral. So you're going to want to click edit. You'll scroll down to network interfaces, click that. You see for the internal, it's ephemeral. You're going to want to go to external. You'll click on that and you'll do create an IP address. For me, there was one left over, so I just picked a random static IP address. But if you don't have one and it says ephemeral, you're going to want to create an IP address. Very important, you press done. If you don't press done, it won't actually save it, and then you'll click save. Once that's done, you're going to want to make sure to copy this IP address for the next part. It's very important that you copy the IP address. And we're going to create a DNS entry for your IP address. So what's really cool about this is you go to a website like LDS.org or churchofjesuschrist.org, right? So you type in the words, but what that's actually doing is it's pointing to an IP address. And that's what we're going to do right now. So for instance, if you wanted to get to your IP address, what you would do is I'll show you. You would do http:// and then your IP address. You press enter. Here we are. We're at our website. That's awesome. But that's not very easy to read. That's kind of weird. So we're going to create a URL basically. You're going to want to go to network services in this little navigation bar. For you, you're going to want to scroll down. I already have it pinned, so it's easier. You'll go to network services and then cloud DNS. You'll click on the zone name. You're going to do add record set. You're going to do your DNS name. So for me, I'll just do tutorial. It could be whatever. You could have it be anything. And then you're going to paste your IP address right here. And then you'll click create. And it'll take a couple minutes for it to create that. We could try it right now. You'll just do http://tutorial.cit171.com. So yeah, you see it's not set up yet, but I have another one that's set up. And you can see that's running. And so this is for a different server that I did, but you can see that DNS is working. Perfect. Good luck, guys.